Hey, Fishos, things are happening around us, not too bad. Looks like it's going to be a reasonable weekend. Might be a little bit of rain, who cares? We probably need a little bit by now. Not much, mind you, not like Sydney and the area, just a little sprinkle would be nice. But I've got a couple of reports from Wagga, well, quite a few reports actually. It's fishing reasonably well again. It's starting to pick up a little bit more, the cod are starting to move. Casting or trolling. Trolling seems to be the most consistent. We seem to be getting back to the olden days, for want of a better word. A few years ago, trolling was the go, and it seems to be coming into its own again. Most of the big fish, or the good fish, are getting caught on the troll, looking real promising. A few yellows. The yellows are on the trees and also on the rock and points and that at Wagga, so it's a bit of a hot spot at the moment. Windermere starting to pick up. It's been good for a few days or a week or two now, and it's getting better and better as we talk. Some nice yellows again on the trees, that sort of thing, so it's looking quite promising at the moment. Didn't get a report from Burrendong, which is a bit disappointing. I thought I would, but I reckon the reddies will be going crazy there. Yukonbean, Tentangra, Jindy, a little bit patchy, not too bad. A few yabbies coming out of Uke, so that's worth a bit of a nosy. Tumut River's good, high, hard to fish, but certainly fishing well. Blowering. Now, plenty of redfin coming out of Blowering again, so real happy with that. Look, they're getting some good cod out of Blowering at the moment, but keep in mind they are trolling there. Fishing off the bank with baits, half okay. It's certainly worth the effort at the moment, but they are trolling a lot of good cod of a night time, real late at night. That build up of the full moon was good, so it looked real promising. Colbingo, a few reddies, a few trout. Still got that green coloration to the water. It's not algae, it's just a bit of suspended silt by the looks of things. Can't prove that, but that's how it looks like to me. Anyway, the fish are there. They seem to be getting the odd few, so it's looking all right. Murrumbidgee River here, absolute dynamite at the moment. Just producing heaps of fish. Plenty of cod, no shortage at all. A few yellows if you fish for the yellows. A little bit of different technique needed. Come in and give us a yell and I'll give you a rundown on that. But they are catching some good fish. Anywhere from sort of Wannabadgery, Angus, all the way down to Narrandera in that stretch of river. Fantastic, some good reports around, Joneses, 17-mile pipers all through that area. It's looking good. Lake Albert, hot stuff, pretty hard to beat. Hume Weir, look, the reddies are still going really well. We're real happy with it, but there seems to be a switch around a bit. A lot of people are using bait at the moment, and they get cleaning up on just using the smaller worms, not the scrubbies, the Euro crawlers in particular. Seem to be getting some very good numbers of redfin down there. Little yabbies, that gets a bit expensive though, using bait like that. So stick with the plastics if you don't want to spend a fortune on bait. And plastics, vibes, blades, anything of that nature, that still works exceptionally well. But there seems to be a bit of a switch to the bait fishing. The river below the Hume Weir, plenty of cod coming out of there. Not as many as we get here, but they're getting some good numbers, so it's really happy. Didn't get any decent reports from Dartmouth. I still reckon it's probably fishing all right, but all the Vic streams, spot on. And the same with the streams in New South too. We've got a lot of activity around us, as you can see. And look, you just got to get out there because this is marvellous time of year, great weather. We're a bit blessed at the moment. This is the Compleat English Fishing Report for this week. We'll catch you next week.